Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly Keat. I am an Eagle Idaho realtor and I love specializing in new construction and helping families relocate from out of state. So I get a lot of questions on a lot of these new construction homes. So today I wanted to do a tour in Carrara Estates. So Carrara Estates is a Toll Brothers community and I am standing in front of the Pembrook model. This is the Pembrook modern farmhouse elevation. It's about 3,650 square feet, and this particular one is listed right at 1.2 million. Toll Brothers will build as spec, or you can do more of a semi-custom build, so I'll go into that a little bit more, but stay tuned to check out the full house tour. Okay, so here we've got the exterior of the Pembrook. This house is fully complete. So we've got this kind of brick facade here around the garage, with a nice warm deep brown paint trim on the door and trim here. You can kind of see those more contemporary farmhouse lights. And then you've got another two-car garage here, side access, with the main body color, this like sage green. This is a single level floor plan, so that is not a real window. Got a lot of construction going on around us here. There's a couple of their sales offices, but let's go inside. I am newly using this gimbal here. I will do my best to not make you dizzy. Okay, the Pembrook. This is one of their best selling floor plans. And you will soon see why. I'm going to go straight to the good stuff, and then I'll come back to the bedrooms. But you can see here on the side, this is what they call a flex room. This one doesn't have any doors here. They've got it staged as an office. But you've got this huge great room, open floor plan with the kitchen, lots of windows, lots of natural light. Got these built-ins. So this Pembrook is a spec, which means Toll Brothers, they built this one. They obviously chose all the selections in it. It is not a sales model. This one is actually for sale. But if you like the floor plan and you just want different, flooring or cabinet colors, you can do a semi-custom build and go into their design center and make your own selections. They also have the Pembrook as a sales office right now, but sometimes in their sales models, Toll Brothers will actually put some features in there that you can't get. So you just have to keep that in mind. But this one, since it is active on the market, has all the kind of standard features that they do with some upgrades. So you've got this really large kitchen island. As this one, they fit 6 stools at the counter, really good size. So you've got this marble looking, I believe this is quartz that they said. They went with the bronze gold hardware. Soft close, got that nice big farm sink. Got KitchenAid appliances here in this one. Got a 5-burner gas cooktop. I love that they did drawers. I know so many people love drawers, so much easier for storing pots and pans than having to shove them in those cabinets. Got this somewhat of a subway tile with a different shape than the standard rectangle that you see. Standard size fridge opening here. Wall oven. This is actually your microwave. but most of them can be used as convection for a smaller side dish. And then you've got your bar or coffee bar, however you want to stage this. Nice big open dining area. Sometimes these spaces can actually be a little bit small, hard to fit a nice sized table, but this one is quite large. So this floor plan actually has 2 walk-in pantries, and it's nice that they have this window, get lots of natural light. Actually, I'll show you, this is where they're building their pool. So Carrara Estates will have a pool. This location is a really awesome location. It's really close to downtown Eagle. Some people want to be a little bit further out in the country, and then others, they like to be a little closer to town. So if you do like being closer to town, this is a great location for that. Before I go into the other side of the house, I'll actually show you the mudroom and garage here. So you've got one mudroom. The other garage, you actually access on the other side of the house. It does not have a mudroom, so this would be the main garage here. Nice big laundry room. And I love that they did the quartz counters and backsplash in here too and really finished it out. It's what you like to see at this price point. Love having a sink in the laundry room. I think it's a nice touch. They did the open shelving cabinets here. Lots of baskets to store all the goods. And as I mentioned, this would be your main garage, just since it's off the mudroom here and laundry room and kitchen. It is a 2-car on this. Both of the garages are each 2-car. Pretty cool here. You can see we have 2 50-gallon water tanks and 2 HVAC systems. Nice touch for this size of home. The garage they have finished out. They paint it white, and most builders, what they'll do is they'll insulate it and they paint it, but you still get somewhat of a little bit of a rough line down here, and that's normal. Okay, so now let's go check out those guest rooms, and then we'll come out and check out that amazing view with that large slider. So first we'll check out the primary suite here, which is behind the great room. Lots of storage, by the way. Got this carpeted bedrooms, kind of a creamy beige. It's not a shag, so I think that's nice. It won't show that wear. Really good size room. Overlooking the backyard. And then this lot, you're overlooking this kind of community green space in there. Again, it's just preference. Some people like not having, a backyard right on top of yours, and then others would like it more private, but you can always kind of plant more landscaping inside your fence line as long as the plants are within the HOA kind of rules. This nice big bathroom. And then one of my favorite features here is you have 2 walk-in closets, keeping that separate. I don't think it really does it justice showing how big these closets are on the phone here, but got this nice tub. Yeah, I bumped something. Here we go. There we go. I'm back. Okay. So we saw the one walk-in closet. Got a private water closet with its own door. Then you have the other walk-in closet here. This one is a little bit bigger. You can tell this is on a crawl space. Got this tile floor. Floor to ceiling tile shower. Okay, door's a little tight. So you can see it's a kind of a larger size subway tile. And then this tile has a neat texture to it. They did the gold hardware in here as well. The shower seat. Different tile floor, but it really coordinates well with the bathroom floor. Separated dual vanities. A really nice soaker tub. That's a very large tub. That is definitely larger than I usually see. And this nice privacy window above it. So the reason this is one of their most popular floor plans is it's so versatile for so many different family situations. Empty nesters love this floor plan because it's all single level, which makes the square footage actually, even if it's the same amount of square footage with a 2-story versus 1, it usually feels larger with a single story. And so a lot of empty nesters like to go to that single level floor plan. Feels like it's a little bit more entertaining friendly. But I also see a lot of families liking these floor plans as well, because you still have all the same wants and needs to entertain, but you can have your primary a little bit separated from your kids' rooms. So this is one of the guest rooms right off the front of the house. And you'll notice all the guest rooms in this floor plan, all the bedrooms have an ensuite bathroom. And they all have a walk-in closet. And again, some of the comments I get when I take clients around looking for homes is, you know, you get at $1 million or above and you still get that kind of prefab drop-in shower in the master or in any of the guest rooms. And Toll in Centera, they're putting in these nice floor-to-ceiling tile showers. That same quartz and cabinet style in the bathroom here, as well as that tile floor. Might as well show you another closet. Good coat closet by the front door. So that was the entry to the primary. So we'll go across the hall here where we have 2 more guest rooms. So this is your powder bath, by the way, for your guests. Again, another reason why this is such a favorite floor plan is if you have guests staying and then you have more guests come over that you're entertaining, you don't have to have the guests use the same bathrooms. You have that powder room, but your guests that are staying still have their own bathrooms. It's a really nice feature. It's another walk-in closet and another ensuite. Same hardware, same floor-to-ceiling tile. Quartz countertop, cabinet. So it's a good sized bedroom. A little more light in here. So that's the garage door there at the end. So we'll go in this other guest room here. So now we're in the 4th bedroom. Walk-in closet. Single vanity bathroom, same as the other ones. Same size. but you could easily fit a nice queen bed in here. You could do 2 twins. These bedrooms are a nice size. And then we've got the other 2-car garage here. So you can see this one off the bedrooms. You don't have that mudroom, but what a great space to just have more storage. You've got more toys. And they call these flex rooms because you could use this as a toy room, as a movie room, an office. There's a lot of different things that you could use this for. So you just want to quickly get outside. You've got a big slider here. But then you're entertaining. And you can open this guy up. See if I can do this while holding the camera here. Okay, so I'll kind of back up and show you just how nice that would be when you're hosting and you kind of have that indoor-outdoor continuous feel while you're entertaining. Nice size covered patio. Got the can lights up there. This one's on 1/3 of an acre, and then some of the lots can go up to 1 acre. So obviously, depending on the lot you pick and the floor plan, prices are starting at about the 900s. Right now, they're going up to 1.3, 1.4. Maybe depending on lot, could get a little bit more. So plenty of grass space. But you could also add more hardscaping, like a fire pit, and add that fire pit out here and do some more fun things with this. But this patio is definitely plenty of space to add a dining area on one side and have a little bit of the lounging furniture on the other. Again, you can kind of see the pool's really close to this one. And they're including the front and rear landscaping in this community. It's nice you get a decent amount of trees back here included. So let me see, let me adjust my settings here, but that is what I have for the Pembrook today. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear in the comments, see what you think about one of their #1 best-selling floor plans in Carrara Estates with Toll Brothers. And subscribe so that you can check out some of my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.